Welcome back to the Bar Talk podcast. I'm Andy, joined by Jess Hamill from Parts Unknown.
Hi.
Manager from Parts Unknown.
Parts Unknown.
Should be a new TV show.
Ooh, yeah.
I think that is a TV show, isn't it?
Jess Hamill from Parts Unknown.
Oh, I think Parts Unknown is. It might not be. I could be thinking of something else.
Actually, you might be right.
It seems too much like a name. Like if
Parts Unknown, where I just go to dive bars and holes in walls. And
Try not to fall off.
fuck,
Yeah.
let's go.
Like it.
And Dan Mahoney of Stats, South Boston.
Yo.
So Jess reached out the other day, and this is going to be somewhat not as topical as it was, but I
Right.
feel like the experience is so perfect that.
yeah.
So if you live under a rock, there's this band called Coldplay, and they were performing in Boston, and then like the Kiss Cam, I guess is what it was.
Yes, it
Or
was like
just
a
the
kiss
crowd.
cam.
Was it the
It's
kiss cam?
just- yeah, I don't know. It was just a crowd cam focused on a couple.
This is going to be like, by the time this comes out, this is going to be so
But like,
out of date.
but yeah, but like when you're like, oh, this is a thing that happens, I'm like, oh my
Yeah.
god, that's a
Yeah.
great topic.
Yep.
So there was a CEO of astronomy,
Yep.
which I'm like, how is that a company name?
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Which I don't even know what they do.
was
AI.
yeah,
Is it?
is it? I don't know.
I don't either.
He was in an embrace
It's
with
great for business, though.
yeah. In an embrace with someone who was not his wife, who
Yeah.
was the head of his HR, and I
Oh,
think
yeah.
that's the worst fucking part.
Yep.
So Jess is like, hey, we should talk about all those times when people come into your bar and you're like, I know they're not a couple.
Yeah.
So we got Jess. I feel like
You got me. Yeah, there's been so many times where either you know somebody and you know that they're, they have a significant other and they're with somebody that's definitely not them in a cozy fashion, or somebody gets caught. I've seen a few people get caught.
oh
Yeah. Just like, I think it's happened like twice. Or you're sitting there and
yeah, there we go.
you're
Thank you.
sitting there and you're like, these two people seem like, yes, they're together, but like, you just know something's off about it. Like,
Yep.
are they not supposed to be together and they're here hiding from, like, yeah. I feel like it happens a lot because people come to a bar to like get away, to escape. So they think that they're safe coming here. It's like, nah, man, we see everything.
Everything. We hear everything.
I
Yeah. We hear everything.
I saw this clip. I want to say it was Josh Wolf, who's a stand-up comic, and there's like this couple in the front row, and he's like, "Oh, you guys a couple or married or whatever," and the guy's like, "Yeah, but not to each other."
Yep.
And he's like, "Oh, you guys like separated?" Or and he's like, "So like your other,
Good night.
no, you're here." And he goes, "Well, I fucking hope not." And he's like, "Fucking really?" He's like, "Aren't you worried?" He's like, "I live an hour away. No one knows me here." And you just hear from across the other side of the room, "I know you, Mark."
I've seen that clip.
It is fucking insane. Yeah.
That's the thing. Like, people they come to a bar to escape, and they just, all right. Nobody knows who I am here, so I'm just gonna. It's like, nah, man, we've seen you multiple times with different women. We know what's going on. Like, but there's actually a friend of mine. I won't name him, but he's very recently just started coming into New World with somebody who I know is married, because she also too comes in here all the time with her wife, with her husband.
I think we might be thinking of the same couple, and I'm always like, everybody knows. Like they're not even trying.
No, he's like Brennan. Like, she's an older woman, he's the younger man. He's Snapchatting like them out at shows and out and about and all this stuff. And I'm like, I guarantee you, the husband doesn't have Snapchat, but like, what are you doing, dude? Like,
But
what
someone
are you
does.
doing,
So
bro?
yeah.
Like,
Yep.
he was here one night with her, which is how we found out that they were like kind of seeing each other. And the husband unexpectedly walked in and sat out here in the bar while they were out in the back watching a show. So she came out to go to the bathroom, saw her husband here. I was like, oh, I didn't know. Oh, honey, like huggy, huggy, kissy, kissy. Went back and told the news to her side piece, and he left. And I'm like,
It's so weird.
But and like witnessing it too, I'm like, should I say something because he's my friend? Like, what do I do? Like, I don't know. It's just sticky. It's a sticky situation when like you're on the other side of it and you just definitely know this is not like the girl that was standing next to the CEO and the HR of the Kiss Cam. Like, she's standing there like she fucking knows what's going on.
Yeah.
Her hands are over her head and she's just like, But I mean, there's been plenty of. I mean, I've seen guys come in here with escorts, and then a couple weeks later, he comes in with his wife. You know, like you just see a lot of infidelity.
Someone said that the other day. They're like, "Oh, you know the let's say escort, sex worker, whatever. They used a they used a less than they used a derogatory.
I know. I was actually kind of nice about
And yeah, you were. And they're like, the one that's always around. I'm like, no. I'm like, where? What? No. It was just more so like off the cuff, like, oh, you know the one, and I'm like, I don't. And I was just like, I don't even know what we're fucking talking about. Yeah.
We got one prostitute.
To be fair, that's more than
It never
I
even
thought
crossed.
you would have.
It never even crossed my mind that we had any.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, no, there used to be, when I worked at T-Bones, there was like a group of girls that would always hang out at the 7-Eleven down the street.
ooh.
Just go hang out at 7-Eleven.
They lived under the bridge.
So they're high end.
Yeah, they're high. I don't know.
Ugh.
They're low ends.
Yeah, so, yeah, I mean, Dan, have you had any stories where you, I feel like the BBC would be such a good place to, like, hide your side piece.
So I think I talked about it on here. Yeah.
Place. Like,
I used to just cut when I work day shifts, and nobody comes in there during the day.
yeah.
Because there's
Right.
no reason. There's no food. There's
Right,
nothing.
yeah.
Like, if you're in there, like, before 2 o'clock.
Something's gone wrong in your
something's
life.
not wrong. Or
You're right.
during, like, on a Monday or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I would have this couple come in, and they were, like, the most PDA people, and they fucking sucked. And they would come in, like, you guys are annoying. And they would, like, just go all over each other all the time.
Yeah.
And then eventually you figured out, like, oh, they're not married. They're not together. This woman is married to someone else, and I don't know what the guy is.
Right.
It's not too, but like they came from different towns. But then I think I found out the woman actually worked for the town.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, dude, that's a little. What are you on your lunch break?
The town is paying for her to be there, yeah.
But they're like, yeah, we're gonna go play darts upstairs. I'm like, dude, fucking, I better not walk upstairs to find open a window and air it out.
Yeah, actually, the upstairs of the BBC, I'm surprised that no one's been caught having sex up there.
I'm pretty sure there has
I
been.
guarantee someone has to.
Yeah.
Caught. Yes, having sex up there, caught. Totally different story.
I've heard
Ouch, for Christ's sake.
I've heard stories of people getting caught before I worked there. Yeah,
There had to.
Yeah.
Had to.
because there used to be a camera allegedly
Well,
up
that's what I
there.
was saying. I'm like, it's not like there's a camera there.
There used to be
Used to
apparently,
be.
yeah. That you could
Probably
like you'd
keep
flick
that.
on. It was like closed circuit, so it would only be in the bar or something. I've been told,
Huh, interesting.
and there fucking should be a camera up.
Yeah, there should.
I don't know if there is now or
Yeah.
not, but like.
I don't think so.
If you're the only person, I have no fucking idea what's going on.
Right.
And I'm like, out of sight, out of mind. At this
Yeah.
point, fucking don't die.
I'm always like, it's like a fucking clown car. I feel like
Yeah.
Yeah.
people. I wouldn't be surprised if it's one of those like mall things where people are like, this guy's been living in the wall up there for 6 years, and
Wouldn't surprise me.
because I'll be there for a while, had a couple of beers, and then all of a sudden like 15
I'm tired.
people will come down, and you'd be like, I didn't know people were up there. Like,
The fireplace that's up there is just like a speakeasy wall to someone's like
yeah.
Right?
little hole that they live
The
in.
fireplace, if you turn it on, it overheats the whole building. They're like, you turn the fireplace on? I'm like, why? You want it to be 200 degrees everywhere? Like, it's not that cold. Well, then again, when it was wintertime, it was because the heat sucks in that. Yeah.
But I even ran into like friends who were don't think they were ever dating, but kind of fooling around and like surprised them at the BBC. And like she was like hanging on his arm, and then I walked in, and she was suddenly like sitting up straight, and you're like,
yeah, it's bold.
you know I come here.
It's bold what people will do in a bar. I mean, there's plenty of things that people will do, but like,
But don't do it in a local one. Like,
right, and a place that you go to frequently. Like, again, like I've seen people come in with one person, come in with a different person, come in with the same person from a couple weeks before. Like, you're like, bro, we see you.
yeah.
They don't, but we see you. Like, and like, whatever. I guess to each his own, but I'm not for it. Like, just, I don't know, whatever. It's one thing if you're single and you're fucking doing whatever. It's
Yeah.
another thing, like,
I had a buddy that when he broke up with his girlfriend, like went through it.
yeah.
And so I took him to like my favorite bar in Boston. It's like a diving bar.
Yeah. What's
Who
the name of it?
I'm not gonna say
I
it.
know, because then
Then you'll know. I'll take you guys there. That's fine. But I don't want everyone else to know. And I happen to be friends with the bartender there because he used to work with me out here.
Okay.
And so my friend would go like they didn't want to go to this place, and like them found out this place is the best. But then he would go home with a different girl all the time. So the point, like I have like all weekend off a month. So like
We're just like, don't fuck up my bar.
like maybe I go, well, no, whatever. Like I don't give a fuck. Like do whatever you want because I'm not associated. Like I made sure they don't know that. But my buddy that worked there, we texted me like, "Yep, your buddy did this again today." And I was like, "Dude, did he tip you well at least?"
Right, yeah, that's off camera. Yeah.
I was like, I kept joking, I'm like, "That's not that big a place, dude. Like,
Yeah.
eventually it's gonna overlap and it's gonna
Yeah,
be
right.
fucking funny."
That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, eventually it's gonna come bite you in
Yeah.
the ass. Like, yeah, there was twice that I witnessed somebody catching whomever, and once was here, and once was at East Bay. Because believe it or not, I mean, I don't know, maybe you wouldn't believe it, but lots of people love to go to East Bay and just fucking be cheap as fuck.
Oh, that doesn't surprise me at all.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, look, I'm this, this older, cougar fucking lady, and I'm just looking for another fucking cougar stud. I'm gonna go to East Bay. I don't care if I'm married or not. It's fucking crazy. But it was funny because the one at East Bay was like super calm. Like she just walked right up to them and was just like tapped them on the shoulder, just like, hello. Like, didn't make a fuss of it, didn't like whatever. To the point where like we were like, did that just happen? Like, or
Yeah.
Misunderstanding the
Yeah.
situation.
Yeah.
like, does she know that this is going on? And then like, I don't know, a couple weeks later we saw the same woman. She came in alone. She sat at the bar, and the bartender asked her, like, hey, like, was everything all right a couple weeks ago when you were here? And she's like, yeah, that was my husband, and he was cheating on me, and I knew it, so I followed him here. And then I like told him the whole story. And he was like, well, good for you for handling it the way that you did. He's like, because God only knows. What
Yeah.
like,
You caught him. You didn't have to
went
make it
the
weird for
fuck
everybody. Yeah.
off. Like, if
Yep.
that were me, I'd be flipping tables.
I mean, to be fair, you might do that any day of the week.
Yeah.
So.
Give me too much tequila, and I probably would. Yes, but yeah, like if I like caught anybody cheating on me,
I don't know if I've ever seen anyone getting caught do it. And I haven't really. I mean, I'm sure I've seen it and not noticed because
Yeah.
I try to mind my own fucking
right,
business.
it's true.
And especially in the city, there's more going on, so it's harder to tell.
Yeah,
But I've definitely seen that person went home with that person kind of deal.
I
And then you get
saw.
to make fun of them the next time.
Right, yeah.
I saw someone getting caught and not know it yet.
Huh.
So I went and the girl I was dating, we went and got ice cream at Ziggy's, and we were like sitting in our car, like looking out of the water, eating
Yeah,
ice cream,
yeah.
whatever. And there's a guy in the back of this pickup truck with a tripod and a camera taking pictures of Ziggy's, and I'm like,
Oh my God, I'm so proud of
and I'm like,
Right?
but like, I'm like, this is a weird time for someone to set up a photo shoot. I'm like, maybe they wanted pictures at night, whatever. And the girl I'm with is like, you're an idiot. He's watching a couple. And I'm like, he's not watching it. I'm like, get the fuck out. He's there for 10, 15 minutes, whatever. Packs up his camera and tripod, climbs out of the pickup truck, and then gets in his car and drives away. I'm like, that wasn't even his truck.
That's
like,
wild.
that's
Imagine coming out-
ballsy. Yeah.
Perch.
Right?
Oh man, I would love to be a private investigator. I'd be wicked good at it.
Should do it, man.
I've looked into it.
So why haven't you done it?
Because you have to be a former police officer in the state of Massachusetts to be a private investigator.
Lame.
I know.
What if you just become an investigative journalist for an independent publication? Well, just investigate.
write words.
You just do the investigating
Have
part.
you seen my text messages?
Be just
Your mom writes books.
don't be a PI. Be a just make up a whole new title that's not protected. Be like, I just catch your spouse.
A public guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm nosy.
Speaking of secret bitches, so kind of on the private eye investigation.
If you say Karen Reed, I'm shutting this. All right.
The series on Netflix, Trainwrecked. Have you seen this series?
Yes.
First of all of them wicked good.
Oh my
One
god.
of them
All right.
is called
Good.
Private Moms or something, and it's apparently this very short-lived, or PI Moms is what it's called. It's a very short-lived reality TV show that apparently I did not know about. I totally would have fucking watched it. About some guy that took a bunch of, moms that couldn't get like regular jobs, day jobs, like whatever, and made them private investigators. And apparently there's like a whole scandal. It's a wild fucking episode. Like one of the guys that was like part of the PI, the group was like trying to sabotage them on the side. It was fucking hilarious. But I'm like, and they were all, I think they were like from like New Jersey. I was like,
I feel like we knew that without you telling us.
ladies from New Jersey are, and I was like, I didn't know this fucking show existed. I would have watched that in a heartbeat.
Right? Maybe he'll come back for you now.
That Trainwreck series came out of like their first thing they did was the Woodstock, and I always watch at the beginning of our like vendor market season. I always watch the Firefest and Woodstock. Just be like, all right, get your head on straight. Don't do anything fucking stupid. And so they started to put out all these other ones, and I'm like, oh, I remember that fucking, was it Rush Area 51 or whatever?
Yes, yep.
And I'm like, oh, I'm going to watch this. This will be silly. I had an event that night. When I left for that event, I'm like, why am I so anxious? And the people running the event were so fucking moronic that it was giving me anxiety.
But that whole like Rush Area 51 thing was so fucking funny because I knew it was like a meme, it was like a gimmick, it was like a thing.
Well, that's how it started.
Yeah.
I didn't know that it would like went all the way to the point that it did where like there was like a festival.
Yeah, where they try to make... that was what was giving me anxiety. They're like, oh, it's in 3 weeks.
Yeah, they make public statements that they will shoot you. If you
Yeah,
touch the
yeah,
face.
yeah.
That whole like scene where they, it comes up on, what was it, like 3 a.m. or something, and it comes up on like whatever the time they're supposed to rush.
Oh, yeah.
And they're like, jokes on you, and they just do the funny Naruto, whatever.
And the military's like, this cost us $11 million.
Because and then somebody like definitely screamed out, they're like, yeah, they can't take us all down. There's not many of us.
There's like 10 guys.
But like the fact that they had like a festival in the neighboring town, and then they had a festival in Vegas.
Yeah.
Had no idea.
Yeah, didn't know that happened.
Had no idea.
And neither.
Yeah.
So wild.
At the Little Alien, which is like a really famous, like, fucking,
It's a town of like 30 people.
Yeah, it's in, it's called Rachel.
Yep, that's right.
And it's well known because like all the flights into Area 51 leave from Rachel, and they've like white unmarked buses that go from Rachel, and they're all like designated Rachel 1 or whatever. So it's like it's built into like the mythos, but they're just like, oh, it's like 6 weeks out, and they're like, so where's everyone gonna pee? And they're like, what now?
They said for the festival there were more porta potties than there were people.
Yeah, but they were like grading parts of
Firefest.
Yeah. Oh, dude, it was. If people showed up, it would have been Firefest. It's just no one showed up.
Yeah.
But it was they were just so like clueless on like the most basic level about what needed to be done. It literally gave me anxiety because I'm like, you can't be this fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, they wanted a Naruto run to a fucking military base. They clearly couldn't be that stupid.
I know we talked about festivals and stuff before in the past, but like it seems like such a good idea. Like Carl has always been like, why don't we do it? Like we're music oriented. Like why don't we do it? Like why can't we just start a festival? I go, a lot of reasons. One of them is money.
very expensive.
A lot of fucking money.
Yeah.
I was like, and then he's like, well, what if we did something on a smaller scale? And then we sat and talked about it. And I said, no, but you need to have, porta potties for it. You have to, I forget what the number is, but I think you have to have one porta potty for every, it's like an insanely low number of people.
Yeah.
I remember being like, wow, really? You need that many? Like, and so I was like, so you need that many porta potties, and then you need, then you need food, and then you need police escorts, and then you need ambulance on site.
Yep.
You need fire trucks on site. He's like, I don't need any of that. I go, yes, you do.
Yeah.
It's like, because you don't think that something's going to happen, but something will fucking happen.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's not about, oh, I just got to get a stage and some bands, and then I got to pull a liquor license for a day.
Yeah.
It's all the other shit. Then you have to go get it inspected. You got to go get, like, it's insane when it comes, like, that's why it takes almost a year to put this stuff together. Like,
Sure.
Levitate, whenever they have, it's like,
Oh, they
they're
were
planning for the next one
before,
it
yeah.
even
Mhm.
happens.
Yeah.
Like, before this first one even happens.
Sure.
And they've been doing it for what? 8 years now?
Oh, at least.
At least.
Yeah.
So it's like, it sounds good in theory, but it's so much fucking work. It's so much work. I mean,
And
even just like the free shows that we have downtown
Yep.
are a shit ton of work.
Yeah.
Oh
It's
yeah.
a free show with a stage that's already
Yes.
And
standing
they still
structure.
need porta potties, even though there is restrooms right there.
Yeah, restrooms that are right there.
And
That's not for public use.
no, they have the public
Customers.
ones right at the end of
Oh.
the. Yeah.
Yep.
Two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
There's
But-
the ocean.
There is the ocean,
The Rock.
But, yeah, but I mean, just even the ambulance on site. I mean, you're talking hundreds of dollars an hour.
Yeah.
Like, and then that's before you pay the bands.
right.
Yeah. It's
For a free show.
yeah, yeah, for that, yeah, and that's one of those, like, I feel like anyone who runs any kind of events be like, I would love to run a music festival. So like, I've definitely had that thought, and that's kind of why I watched that Woodstock and kind of be like, all right, let's keep it within reason. Three bands on a mini golf course. I think I can handle that.
Right.
I hope.
Can't wait to talk to you the day after.
I'd be like, I don't know what I was fucking thinking. But the one thing that I've learned from them is do not build a venue.
Fuck no.
Yeah,
Like, that's, I think that is the big mistake in most things. Like, even Levitate is on fairgrounds. There is infrastructure there.
Well, look at the Olympics. Every place the Olympics goes has to build all this shit.
Yeah.
Half of them don't get finished in time. It's
Yep.
always a disaster. And then they just leave abandoned structures everywhere.
Yeah.
It's like the same thing.
And it basically bankrupts the city they're
Yeah,
in.
yeah.
Yeah.
fucking destroys their infrastructure.
Next one in LA.
Probably.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that place
28
deserves to get
maybe?
destroyed. So
Yeah, with burn
Start it over.
Earthquakes. But yeah, it's just I know a lot of creative people, and a lot of them smoke weed. And then they're like, I have an idea and I want you to be part of it. And then you start talking with them, and you're like, I don't understand what you're talking about. And you, like, halfway through the conversation, you're like, you were high when you thought of this, and it made perfect sense.
So
and
tell
now
me.
you're trying to explain
write
it
it
to me.
down.
Yeah.
And then read it to me.
Like, literally, one person was talking about doing like one of those what the fuck they call them when people just show up and dance in a random
Silent disco?
no flash mob.
Oh.
And they're like, wouldn't it be cool if there was a flash mob during the Thanksgiving Day parade? And I'm like, no. Yeah, and
Those things aren't cool no matter where you do
yeah,
them.
but then they kept like trying to like elaborate and explain, and I'm like, are you talking about like interrupting the parade or near the parade? I'm like, this sounds like a terrible idea.
You want to get shot by the snipers?
Yeah, I'm like, no part of this makes sense, and B, I don't understand where you'd be making money from it. Like,
It's not about money. Andy.
yeah,
Love of the
yeah,
game.
yeah. This is why I want to take 2 years planning something to
Right.
then get arrested for.
Yeah, it's called protesting.
Yeah, that's fine. That I understand.
Unless you do it on the highway.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh my god.
Then you deserve to get run over.
Yeah, definitely.
So people dating. How did we get here?
Who knows?
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah. So I don't know, man. If you could,
So at what point?
do it at a place you
what-
go all the time?
What point would you feel obligation to tell the other person?
Fucking never. I don't want to be involved in any of that shit. Like, I want to
Like
watch
even
it
if
from afar.
even if they're friends. Like that's what I'm saying.
It's
Like,
got to be a really good friend. If it's not like if it's an acquaintance, fuck no, I'm not involved.
yeah.
I don't want. I'm not definitely seeing it in my job. Like you might get a text like a fucking
It
week
would have
later.
to be like an extreme circumstance.
Yeah,
Would you say something to the person that was cheating? Be like, why are you fucking
fuck no.
putting
Nope.
me in this?
Not my
this-
place.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't confront the cheater.
Unless that's my friends, then I'm like, yo, bro,
Yeah, like,
be smarter.
Yeah.
Go somewhere else that I don't have to be at.
Yeah. Don't put me in
I'm not
this.
telling you
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
Stop! I'm just telling you, don't do it in front of me.
I had
Yeah.
a wonderful experience.
Oh.
I think I want to say it was a long time ago, but I think it was through Facebook Messenger. And my friend that I worked with at the time texted me, and it was like just bullshit, whatever. And then he mentioned this girl we work with, and I'm like, I mean, yeah, she's cool, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, and back and forth and back and forth. And then all of a sudden, a text comes through. It goes, "This isn't Tom, it's Michelle." And I'm like, "What the fuck is?" And like, she was convinced he was cheating on her with this girl we worked with. So it was like pretending to be him to
Trying
get
to get info out of you.
yeah.
That's funny.
And so immediately I went like, "What the fuck did I just text?" I mean, luckily they weren't actually doing anything, but it was just like, "What did I just say?"
Yeah. Is that going to be implicated anyway?
Yeah.
It's wrong. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it would have to be an extreme circumstance for me to like feel the need to say something to the person that's getting cheated on. But I also don't know, like, I don't know, nowadays, I don't know these people's situation. They could be fucking fine with it. Like,
Yeah, like,
And
and
that's
my best friend
yeah.
for me to tell,
Yeah.
like, getting cheated on. For me to, like,
I was gonna
if
say, so many people are like polyamorous now. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, there's swinger nights. I mean, well,
Pineapple nights, they call them now.
pineapple nights.
That's
yeah.
6s and 7s.
Go 6s and 7s, New Bedford, Mass. Tell them Jordan sent you.
It's any day of the week, not just
Yeah,
one day. Of the
that's
week.
right.
Yeah.
Their pineapple's always
Come
upside
get
down.
smashed burgers.
Actually, their smash burgers are really good.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it was a pain.
Smashed while eating smash burgers.
Yeah.
And then you'll get smashed afterwards.
Yeah.
Right?
Sure.
Does that all work?
I was there painting bongs. I was there painting bongs. I don't know.
No, there's a woman that I know, and she is in the music community, and she has an open marriage with her husband. And she's met people here while she's doing her thing, and I know that, right? But like the outsider, if like they were to go see her at other places, and they see
The husband or whatever.
or like, or they just see like, oh, the last time I saw you, you were with a different, like, but they know that she's married. Like, she still wears a rock on her ring.
Just go answer the door.
I don't want to answer the door. I don't know who it is.
Okay. Oh, okay.
It's me.
Yeah.
I don't work here anymore. It's just liquid lunch. Anyway.
No, we're talking about people that are.
And
Yeah.
And they have an open marriage, but it's like it's the outsider looking in, being like, "Yeah, I know she's married, so what's happening?"
That's why I'm never gonna say anything. Gonna watch.
There was
Yeah.
there was videos going around TikTok for a while. It was like Struble, somebody. It was like a radio show. Struble. I don't know. It's a radio show, so it's fucking nonsense and nonsense in the morning.
Okay.
And they would do like first date update or blind
Oh,
date.
I've seen these videos.
Yeah. Where they call someone and be like, "Hey,
Yep.
why didn't you call them back or whatever?" So this guy's like, "Oh, we really connected with this girl and whatever, and I haven't heard." And so they call and a guy answers, and he's like, "Hi," and they're like, "Oh, this is Struble in the morning, whatever the fuck it is."
Struble.
And
It's Jubal.
Jubal.
Yeah.
All right, there we
Yeah.
go. All right, couldn't remember what it was. Doesn't matter.
Strudel.
And so they're like talking with a guy, and they're like, "Oh shit!" Like she's obviously, and the guy's like, he's like, she's not home. He's like, "No, she's not home." He's like, "Oh no, it's not a," and he's like, "No, why? What's this about?" And like got to the point where like, "Oh, this guy is just trying to get in touch with her about something." And he's like, "Guy," and he's like, "Yeah, Philip." He's like, "Oh, I know what this is about." And the other guy who was initially on the date was like, "What?" And he's like, "No, I totally know who. Yeah. You guys went out the other night."
Oh.
And the guy's like, "What?" And now, like, the fucking radio show's going bonkers.
Yeah.
He's like, no, man, like, you should definitely call her back. Like, we could have a lot of fun. And the guy was like, I don't know. No. It was,
That's how I signed up for
yeah,
it.
That's so
it was
funny.
fucking hysterical.
That is pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just always. I think people, like, a lot of the time, especially at bars, like, people think that there's just, like,
This cone of silence, or
this, like, you can't see me do what I do, and I can't see you do what you. Like,
It's kind of like a taxi driver thing where you see, like, I've been in that, like, where you just kind of forget that the other person's
Yeah.
or just that the bartender can actually hear everything you're saying, and you're having a reasonably private conversation.
Right.
Somewhat adjacent. What about breakups at the bar?
Oh, dude, I've watched so many of those there.
I've had that happen
You got broken up with at the bar?
at Sukasa. And
Tacos? What is this?
yeah, and I felt so, like, at the time I felt bad for the girl who, like, she get, hey, do you guys want other drinks? And it was just like,
I would like about entire.
and then it got to the point where you knew she was just like, I'm just gonna bring the check and leave the check right here. Yeah. And in that alleyway, when they had that alleyway there.
Oh, yep.
Yeah. In the alley. But it's like when they had, like, the outdoor seating there. Yeah.
So that's a tight quarter, so
Yeah.
that great acoustics. Stuff.
Yeah, so everyone heard
You
it.
really
Yeah,
got their point.
Yeah.
I don't think I've witnessed. I witnessed, like, like couples fighting at a bar, but I don't think I've ever witnessed, like, a breakup.
I watched this one time. This guy, so is
I feel like I'd rather have a cheater than
I mean,
a
usually goes
breakup.
hand in hand there. No,
Yeah.
no, I don't know. I mean, to watch. So this guy, his husband and wife came. The guys like dropped the wife off at the front door to put her name in the wait in the table.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna go park the car. So she comes up to the host stand, puts her name in the table, and then like he's just waiting. Goes to the bar to get a drink, waits. Half hour goes by. She's sitting there waiting. This guy just dropped his wife off and then left and then texted her saying he wants a divorce.
That's
And never came back again.
so
And I
bad.
was like, what the fuck? Oh, you just dropped him.
Wow.
Yeah, we got rid of him. I'm like, dude, I don't know which one of you sucks more.
Oh my god.
It's too hard to find a parking spot. I don't.
Yeah,
I don't.
wish. This is
We're all
worth it.
done. Yeah.
I had to back in the back of the parking lot. Nah,
God.
see you in court.
That's crazy.
I wonder if anybody's witnessed anybody get served, like,
Like papers?
at a bar.
I don't think I've ever seen any. Yeah.
Because,
Try
like,
that.
if you know someone went there, and like,
I suppose it depends on what it's for.
and you can't get them either served at your house or at your job.
Yeah.
They'll find out where you go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's what happened to my ex-husband. Like, they couldn't deliver it at his work, and he wasn't living at his house for a while, so they couldn't find him. And so, like, eventually they caught him going into work, but, like, he couldn't get them served at work for some reason.
Yeah.
But
I mean, divorce papers are pretty straightforward. Like, I can see, but like, I feel like if you got served some other
Like a
lawsuit,
warrant?
you'd be like, "What the fuck?" Oh, warrant, you're going out in cuffs. But like,
Yeah.
just a general lawsuit, you'd be like, "I don't even know what the fuck this is about." Like, when was this? This was like fucking last episode when Wisdom talked about getting sued over an accident.
right.
But like that paperwork, you're looking at, and be like, "Nah, this can't be fucking right."
That just shows you. If anyone asks if you're so and so, you say no.
Oh, I've had that happen, where just like we were at the Food and Wine Expo, and the girl saw the name of my shirt, and she's like, "Andy?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Andy and Janine Andy?" That was my ex-wife, and I'm like, "Mate, why?" It was just such a weird way to put it that it's like, I'm like, "What?
Maybe.
What side were you on?"
Yeah.
Talking about dating in bars too. Like, when I was single and
Before you picked up your employee,
I picked up my employee, because that's where I meet my
Jess, the original CEO of.
Yeah.
back when it was cool and I didn't get in trouble for it. Like, I mean, by the time I was single again, I was like in my mid-30s, and I was like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was divorced. It sucked. I was on.
How long were you guys together?
We were together for 7 years.
Okay.
So like I dated him for most of my 20s.
Yep.
Right? Like I missed all of that. And like I always and I don't know if this was just a me thing because I work in the industry, but I always whenever I would meet up with somebody, I would always go to, actually, ironically enough, I'd always go to Pillory.
Oh, interesting.
I knew everybody that worked there.
Okay.
So if it was like a situation where like I didn't like the guy, or maybe it was like a shitty situation, like I knew that like the bartender, that like whether it was Amy or Bretta or whoever, would like be able to help me out in a situation.
Yeah.
Like I needed to.
Oh, that's interesting. Because
She knew I would just laugh at her.
well, the funny thing is, like, from a guy perspective,
Like, Jess, what are you doing in here with another one?
Another one, Jess?
from my perspective,
This
being a
guy's
guy,
taller this time.
from my perspective as a guy, I want to go where no one knows me, because I don't. If it doesn't go well, I don't want to get a fucking 6 text messages being like, "Hey, who's the girl?" Blah blah.
I mean, I guess as a female, that'd be
Yeah, no, it didn't even occur to me. Like, yeah, of course you want to
I
go.
would always want to go somewhere where I knew who was working, and I would go there ahead of time, and I would say, "Listen, I'm on a first date.
Yeah.
This is who it is." Blah 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 blah. And like, there was once where I left. I just left.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
I just left. I mean,
I was hanging out with a friend on 4th of July, just a friend. I got 4 text messages, and my hairdresser was like, "Who's the blonde?"
you have a hairdresser?
She's a hairdresser.
A beard dresser.
No, she doesn't. She doesn't groom the beard.
Yeah.
I don't either. So
But yeah, and I don't know if that's just like a me industry type of person, or is that
I feel like that would be like a female thing, because I feel
think
like
that's more right.
yeah.
Because I remember when I first moved here and I was going on dates with people, like I would go around here because I don't know anything around there, so I know I went. But then I'm like, this sucks because everyone's literally come up and talking to me, and like I'm on a date, so it's really fucking weird. Man, it looks cool, like I know everybody, but like.
But in the same aspect,
time.
you don't want them to be like, "Why do you know?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
That definitely had happened like at least once or twice, and I'd be like, well, like I work in town, like whatever, like oh okay, like so that was understandable, but like yeah, it is kind of annoying. Like I don't know. Actually, there was one time that it was a kid that I went on a date with a few times, and I went to the BBC.
Yeah, that's when you're testing to see if they can hang, though.
But you know what was wicked funny? It was I ran into somebody that I knew. He was hammered, and you know we just said hello, just said hi, whatever, and he asked me what his name was. I was like Dave. I was like, this is Jack. Now Jack is my ex-husband's name, and when I introduced him, he was like, "Oh my God, his name is your ex-husband's name." It starts fucking, oh my God, laughing at the top of his lungs, and I just was like, yeah, I know, and he knows, and it's fine. Like, this big fucking spectacle about it. I was like, all right, we need to go.
Yeah, you got to ease people into that kind of.
Yeah, I mean, we had been on enough dates enough that he knew.
Yeah.
But still, it was. Just
Imagine it was the first date.
I know.
It's a good. I mean,
well,
yeah.
This is where we leave it, huh?
I went on a date with this girl, and she lived local, and I'm like, I got to ask you a fucking question. It's gonna make me sound like a fucking narcissist, but I have to ask. She's like, okay. I'm like, do you want to go somewhere where I'm going to be recognized a lot, or go somewhere kind of quiet?
What a weird. If somebody had said that to me, I'd be like, we can go nowhere.
But she's like, let's go someplace
Post office
quiet.
to see Annie's picture all over the fucking thing.
Literally walked in
Walked
in the door. The person who was waiting to be seated turned around and goes, Andy. I'm like, that's a fucking thing. I told you.
Yep.
Like, it just is, you know?
Right. I mean, when you work in, I feel like this is a huge town, but when you live in a small, quote unquote, small town,
Yeah.
where everybody fucking knows everybody in the industry, it's, it's.
And we just do so many things, like facing so many people.
Right.
And they will remember you, and you're like, I don't know who the fuck
Right.
that person is.
Yeah, well, they'll remember you, but you don't remember them. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I told you might have been there when I was saying this earlier. I don't think you were there yet. Before this, I stopped at Staples, and this woman comes walking up, and she's like, "Oh, hi," and I'm like, "Oh, hey," trying to be like, "How do I fucking know this person?" And she goes, "You scared me," and I'm like, "Oh, weird way to start a conversation." She goes, "You look exactly like my friend." I'm like, "Oh, I get that line." She's like, "Who just passed away," and I'm like, "Wow, great! This is
Back
just
from the dead, Boogie.
yeah." So
Don't buy those sticky notes.
I'm like, that's the most awkward thing. Thank you for making my day weird. Yeah.
So awkward.
It was, yeah, I'm like, sorry? Do I apologize? I don't even know what to say, but
Boo.
yeah.
That's it. That's what you say.
I wish I thought of it.
Oh, man. Yeah. Dating is rough. If I ever was single again, I don't know what the fuck I would do.
Retire. I already told you, you're going to go to the fucking
Oh, yeah, that's
death,
right. I
the
can
deaf
go to
people
deaf
home.
school.
Yeah. That way they don't hear anything you say or the people say about you.
I'm like, what are we talking about? The deaf school?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Wisdom should probably date at a deaf school. He is loud as fuck.
Yeah, we haven't had, he's the Jordan fill-in.
That's there. But
He's definitely one of my favorite guests, though, because it's always a different tornado of his life.
Oh, I love
Every
it. Yeah.
time. He's
Dude.
like, I don't think he's had the same job every time he's been on the show.
Yeah.
go listen to the different
And the funny thing is, this kind of like ties into this episode. I was
Caught him on
I was having dinner with a friend at the bar at Tasty when he was a chef. And he comes out, he's like, "Oh, hey, thanks for having me on the podcast. Blah, blah. Do you want ceviche? I'll get you guys some ceviche." And he goes in the kitchen and comes back and like puts the ceviche down. He's like, "Oh, I'll talk to you later, whatever." And I turn to my friend, I'm like, "If we were on a date, that would have worked." She's like, "You so would have gotten laid."
Yeah, I don't know. But, like, I don't know. Like, I feel like, is it weird to go out on dates like at night in a bar?
No. Is it weird to go out at night at dates on a bar when you fucking know everybody? Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a certain added like pressure that I'm just. It gives me like,
always
yeah.
go to a place where I knew somebody. Speedwell, I'd go to Speedwell.
I feel like you just date sketchy fucking people.
He's got a hippie van.
It's true, but he didn't when... Listen, you're the sketchy one in that relationship, all right?
But I've
Don't
literally
you throw my guy Matt under his own hippie bus. You're the one that plucked him from the fucking flock of your
That's
employees.
literally
I've literally gotten text messages from people who were like listening to a conversation I was having with a girl, and be like, "Oh, you should have said this," and been like, "This is why I don't do that."
Yeah, that's fair,
Yeah.
too.
So it suddenly becomes like I become hyper aware of like, "Oh fuck, this person's here. Oh fuck, that person's here." I'm gonna kiss this girl, and I'm gonna hear about her for a year and a half.
Which I need to hold on. Go on record and say that I was actually re-listening to it this morning. The celebrity episode
Yeah,
we just recently talked about.
yeah. Was that the one that just went up?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yes. it
Okay.
did.
Yeah.
Me and Mahoney dropped the ball big fucking time because we did not swing back around to your most infamous celebrity, the girl from Scream.
Oh, she was so mad. She texted me like, "Can't believe we didn't do this."
I thought that was brought up during that.
Nope.
No, we just brought it up every other time.
Literally.
It's brought up so much, I just assume it's in every episode.
I listened, like, literally, as soon as we left, I think I was like, I texted Mahoney, I was like, fuck, we didn't talk about the time that Andy tried to make
Wait,
out
did
with
that
Mom
episode
Free.
just come out?
I think so, yeah.
I was like, I didn't listen to it. The new whatever one just
Yeah.
dropped. And I was like, wait, when the fuck did that one come out?
There were a few. There was like a hard drive crash,
Yeah.
and so like some were lost, but I don't know what was lost. Dude, once I stop the recording, the whole episode vanishes from my brain. Like, I have no idea.
And sometimes the computer.
Yeah, also. But yeah, and it's just I forget. Yeah, the ones that my computer didn't save either. Yeah.
I just need to circle back around to that. 'Cause
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
I never said that in my life, I would have been really upset. So
Okay. All
that
right.
was your biggest celebrity encounter.
Sure.
Almost.
The most eventful one, at least.
Hey, look, it's last call. This is the part where we go around the table, we get to plug whatever we want to plug. I'm going to start with Dan. I don't know if I'm going to get to Jess.
I'm going to plug situational awareness. You know? You're going to cheat on someone or make out with someone, we know.
Right.
We all know. Yeah, we know. So tip well for silence. If you are, especially if you come somewhere regularly, like where like I will tell if you cheat.
Yeah,
cheap.
that should have been the answer. Like, would you tell someone? Yeah, if they don't tip well, fuck that guy.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
Like-
absolutely. If you're gonna be like, listen, I'm gonna slip you a hundo, don't say anything about this. I'd be like, absolutely, sir. You can come whatever the fuck you want. I will never say a word.
I forget-
I'll pretend like I've never met you before.
Well, especially now, I don't bartend, dude. So like,
Yeah.
I'm not relying on you to tip me extra. So my silence costs more because now you're outweighing my entertainment versus your personal fucking well-being.
I forgot to mention one thing that happens to me a lot, and it's similar.
You
Is
have to buy people's silence.
no. No. I mean,
Right, he's gonna buy physical people.
There's a associate of mine. It's a
Fish.
friendly person. I wouldn't say friend, but friendly acquaintance. That's what I'm looking
Side
for.
piece.
And I don't have any piece, let alone a side one.
You got a front, back.
But this guy dates so many chicks and feels the need to introduce me every time he's out on a date. And he's like, and he doesn't do it like, oh, this is so and so, but he's like, oh, you know Andy, and I'm like, fucking, do I? Where I'm like, I can never remember people. Yeah, but it's just like so many people, and I'm like, I don't know whether to say yes or no.
So this is what I want you to do, Andy. If you're getting annoyed in the situation,
Yeah.
you need the next time it happens, and you know you haven't met this person before, you need to say, "Oh, it's awesome seeing you again."
I would do that. I don't think he would give a rat's ass. All right, what do you want to plug, Jess?
I'm going to circle back to a few episodes ago where Dan and Cody was supposed to come up with this dating app, and we're just going to go back to that. Where are you at?
Clearly, you don't know how long it takes to develop apps.
Yeah.
You got to figure out algorithms. You got to get someone to write code. You got to get the Apple Store to approve it. We're still in the beta testing.
Beta testing.
Yeah.
So Andy's going to go on some dates.
Yeah.
Right? And then
And I'm gonna get reports from the bartenders.
Again,
yeah.
again, I don't remember what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Have report cards.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, that's like super beta. Like, I
Yeah.
think actually we just need to
The
call.
surveys will
We
do.
just need to call Jack at the BBC, and then we need to have her report back to us anytime Andy's with a female. It's going to be crickets for a little while, I think.
It's been cricket.
He's waiting for the new fall
Listen.
crop to get in.
Listen,
Fall
it's been a crickets for a long
Maybe
time.
some Halloween, some scream people.
But Jack is fucking awesome because, like, if you're sitting in the bar and the random girl next to you starts chit chatting with you, it has been at least twice where my phone's gone on. I'm like, oh, excuse me. I look, and it's Jack, and it just says, "Run, she's crazy." I'm like, oh, look, my friend. Excuse me a moment.
Yeah. Yeah, I've definitely done that a couple times where I'll just like look somebody like.
Yeah.
I've done that so many times and they don't listen. So now I'm like, what's wrong?
Oh well, that if I stayed, that would be on
It's
me.
on you.
But, you know,
But I'll also never warn you again. So,
that's fair. That's
Yeah.
reasonable.
You
Yeah.
don't heed my
Yeah.
advice. As the one sober person in the room.
I do remember I started dating this girl one time, and I turned to Fish and go, just so you know this is a bad idea and it's going to end badly. And he goes, oh, as long as you know that.
Yeah.
And at the end, I'm like, you didn't give me shit at all. He's like, well, you knew from the beginning. And I'm like, all right, fair enough.
It's like you know.
Yeah.
It's like a little disclosure at the beginning.
Yeah.
I'm aware.
Send your own waiver.
Right. Yeah. So we're waiting on the Dan Mahoney dating app. That's what we're waiting on.
Yep.
Cool. I don't remember the premise of it, but.
It had to do like where I told Jess she can only date people from the deaf school, and then now it's
yeah.
gonna
I'm
start.
going to have to go back and
Listen
listen.
to your own episodes?
No. I like
It's the only ones I listen to.
Literally.
If I'm not on it, fucking delete.
Dan only listens to the parts he's in.
Yeah.
Like, I listen for, like, check sound quality and shit like that, but.
Maybe you should listen.
Yeah, and then
I
you stop
lived
telling
it.
us the same goddamn story every week.
Oh, that won't change. That requires listening and remembering. That's
True.
No, we just have to keep the story alive about the Scream Girl.
Yeah, I don't.
Does she even have a name?
Yeah,
What's her name?
that's for me.
We have to
know,
go
and you
look at
fucking
it's
Google.
autographed on the poster in the office.
And what does the poster say? Something about,
It's a line from the movie.
sorry that I kept you dry or didn't. Or something.
No, it's something about your mom's a whore.
Ah,
Yeah.
fair.
Anyways, I'm gonna plug Edge Pizza. Go to Edge Pizza. Does anyone remember the address? Main Street,
65 Main Street.
Plymouth,
My
Mass.
own address. Though.
And go see How to Mike Wisdom and grab a slice of Detroit style pizza, which I didn't know Detroit had.
Edging pizza.
Yeah, and good dude, good pizza. And you can find us on all social media at BarTalkCast, and you can email us at bartalkcast@gmail.com with all your questions, complaints, and hate mail. And we will see you next time.
All right.
Later.
Later.
And thanks for checking out the show today, listeners. If you enjoyed the content today, you can go over to patreon.com/inebriart to support the show. You can join over there for just a few dollars a month and help us provide this fun content that you just checked out. You can also email us at inebriart.com with your questions, complaints, and concerns, or you can find us on all social medias at inebriart or at inebriart6 on Instagram. And also don't forget to check out our other shows, Bar Talk Podcast, Old Colony Cast, Inebriart, and all the other shows on the Inebriart Network, which you can find at inebriart.com. So thanks again for listening.